This video is sponsored by Kamigo. You're watching this video because you suffer from anxiety. And I'm making this video because I once suffered from anxiety and I taught myself how to fix it. Now, the first thing that you need to understand is that right now, you probably have some thoughts going on in the background of your mind as to why this video will not help you out. Okay, I understand how anxiety works. It has a certain way of rationalizing itself, of justifying its own presence, its own existence. Okay, and that's how the momentum builds up. That's how you develop that degree of resistance within you. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, a snowball effect. Okay, now you have to understand that those thoughts are there for a reason. Okay, why is anxiety justifying itself and creating this massive resistance within you right now? It's because you refuse to accept the fact that you have it. Okay, now you clicking on this video is already a major, colossal step in the right direction because you're acknowledging the fact that you have it. But to acknowledge something and to accept something are two totally different things. So how do we go about taking that acknowledgement and turning it into a full and total acceptance and surrender of your current state of being? We do that through presence. Okay, be as present as possible. You need to be present in your anxiety. Now, I understand that that is a very uncomfortable feeling, a very uncomfortable sentence for you to take in. Okay, you have to accept the fact that you have anxiety at this moment in time. But what you have to understand is that if you don't accept the problem, how are you ever going to fix it? Okay, you won't be willing to put these steps that I'm about to pass forth to you in this video into action because you refuse to accept that the problem is even there in the first place. How can you fix a problem if you won't accept the fact that it's even there? Okay, so how do we go about being present in our anxiety? We do that by making it a habit multiple times a day, every single day, to ask ourselves, how do I feel right now at this moment? Okay, ask yourself that right now. How do I feel right now at this moment? And comment down below. Okay, that knot in your chest, that resistance that you feel, it's time to start undoing that, thread by thread. Okay, and is it going to take some time? Yes, but I'm going to give you all of the necessary tools that you need to fix the problem. But like I said, we can't fix a problem until we accept the fact that it's there. So if you haven't already, comment down below how you feel. You don't have to go into the specifics of how you feel and why you feel that way. But just generally speaking, I feel good, I feel bad, I feel anxious, I feel overwhelmed, I feel stressed. Okay, tell yourself these things. You're not commenting it for me, you're commenting it for you. Okay, because you're acknowledging and accepting how you feel right now. Now, once you come to accept the way that you feel, and like I said, this is not just something that you're going to do one time. You're going to do this multiple times a day, every day moving forward for the rest of your life. Because that's how you stay in tune with yourself. Okay? Anxiety is oftentimes a product of you not living in the moment, not being present. You living in the future mentally. You living in third person. You viewing yourself through how you think other people perceive you as opposed to how you feel in this moment in time. And it's time to break that pattern. It's time to undo that knot, thread by thread, piece by piece. And it's going to take some time, but like I said, by you clicking on this video and by you acknowledging how you feel, you're already making a lot more progress than you probably realize. Now, once you come to accept the fact that you feel anxious, which is probably why you clicked on this video, it's because you either feel anxious right now or you've been feeling anxious recently. Now it's time to take that anxiety and transmute it into something that can actually work towards your benefit, that can actually help you create, manifest, cultivate the life that you desire for yourself. Now, how do we go about doing that? Okay, once we acknowledge the fact that we have anxiety, once we acknowledge the fact that the anxiety is present right now, what we do is we understand from a logical standpoint that anxiety and excitement are the same exact feeling to your brain. Okay, anxiety and excitement induce the same physical response in your body. You feel that feeling in your chest. Maybe it's a little bit different, but you feel that feeling. Okay, maybe you shake a little bit. Maybe you yawn. Maybe you have trouble breathing. Maybe your palms become sweaty. There are a lot of different physical symptoms, but typically, for the majority of people, anxiety and excitement induce the same physical response. which means that they're the same exact feeling. Now, what is the difference? Why does anxiety feel bad and excitement feel good? The reason why is because excitement is anxiety backed by positive thought patterns, and anxiety is excitement backed by negative thought patterns. That's the key difference, okay? So if we want to transmute that anxiety into excitement, we need to shift our perspectives and start thinking positive. Now, I understand that is much easier said than done, and it's going to take time. Okay, this process is not an overnight fix. You don't fix your mental health overnight in the same way that you don't ruin your mental health overnight. It takes time, but it all starts with a decision, and you made that decision the moment that you clicked on this video. Now, with that being said, okay, how do we go about turning those negative thought patterns into positive thought patterns? We start off by meditating. Okay, meditation is a great way to become aware of our thoughts. By being present, okay, understand that meditation is not some ultra spiritual practice where you have to go to the top of a mountain and meditate with 30 candles lit around you or anything like that. No, you can meditate right now where you are. You can meditate in the car. You can meditate at the park. You can meditate at school, in the bathroom, whatever suits your schedule. Whatever you have time and space to do, take advantage of that opportunity to meditate. Because all meditation is you being in the present moment, you being completely engulfed in the present moment. And when you become engulfed in the present moment, what ends up happening is you become aware, you become hyper aware of your thought patterns. Okay, now, when you start to see these thought patterns, there will be negative thoughts there. Okay, now understand that those thoughts, they are not you. They are simply an experience that you are having. They are part of your physical experience, but they are not you. They do not define who you are. Okay, now with that being said, what you need to do is accept the fact that they're there and then dig deeper and figure out why they're there. Okay, figure out why they're there. Now, I understand that I may be moving a little bit too fast for some people. Okay, if you've never meditated a day in your life, the chances are your first few meditation sessions, maybe your first 100 meditation sessions will not take you to this point of awareness. But eventually, if you stay true to that, okay, if you continue to meditate over time, you will find that stillness and that clarity that you seek and that you need to overcome your anxiety. Now, a great way to get the most out of your meditations is through breath work. Okay, breath work is extremely powerful in terms of overcoming anxiety from a mental standpoint and from a physical standpoint. Those sensations that you feel in your body, the sensations that I mentioned earlier that can also be related to excitement, those sensations can be greatly reduced through breath work. And that brings me to Kamigo, the sponsor of today's video. Now, I've struggled with anxiety quite a bit in my time. Okay, I understand what it feels like to be so overwhelmed that you can't even get out of bed. I've been there. And Kamigo is here to help you. Kamigo is here to save the day. If you have anxiety, Kamigo will help you crush your anxiety. So what exactly is Kamigo? Kamigo is a device that regulates your breathing patterns. Now, as you can see, I just pulled this device out of absolutely nowhere. It's small, it's discreet, it's easy to carry around with you. Kamigo is completely drug-free and there are no unnatural side effects. And not only that, but you get quick, long-lasting results by using the device. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've been posting videos every day in 2022, and I'm not gonna lie, at times, I get stressed out, I get overwhelmed, and that leads to anxiety over time. But luckily for me, I have Kamigo to save the day. Okay, Kamigo has helped me regulate my breathing patterns and bring me to a place of stillness and presence. And if you don't take my word for it, take science's word for it. Okay, it is scientifically proven to help you reduce your anxiety levels. And this has been proven by healthcare professionals. You clicked on this because you struggle with anxiety, and this device right here will help you solve that problem. Do not miss out on this chance to invest in yourself. So click the link in the description and use the discount code for $15 off of your order. Like I said, do not miss out on a chance to invest in yourself.